Afraid to fight me yourself, you cowardly snake?
Guess you didn't see that coming. That ice arrow came in clutch, dude.
Had about enough of you and your eyebrow. Who wrote this? A 2-year-old?
Oh, don't give me that smug face, Ben Affleck. Where's my real ending here? That right there was frickin' luck.
That's his weakness right there. Shiku Hadouken to the face.
Fucking go, baby. Woo!
What is up, my peeps? Welcome back to the Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening playthrough, featuring yours truly, MrESPNozaX from Planet X. Yes. And in the last episode, we met up with the devil hunter known as Dante, as we were invited by our brother Virgil to pretty much be at a party. Yes, and you must attend it. After the fact that pretty much one of my brother's employees smashed my pizza. Now we gotta pretty much get a little family reunion and pretty much, say a couple things about that. That, hey, don't be smashing good pizza. Don't be wasting good pizza like that and everything like that. But yes. I do want to apologize for not uploading any parts, for this playthrough and everything like that. If, you guys aren't big Star Wars fan and haven't seen my playthrough of Revenge of the Sith, that I explain it there and everything like that, but I will explain it here and everything like that. For the past few weeks, I've been sick, and stuff. It's the weather change out here in California and everything like that. At one point, it was raining and it was cold. Now, all of a sudden, it is blazing hot. And yeah, pretty much me and my family got sick, and I've had a really, really bad cough for like 2 weeks now and everything like that. And in the past, I have, had the tendency of recording while I'm sick and everything. And you guys noticed that I've, pretty much been re-uploading complete, full playthroughs of some of my playthroughs that I've done in the past, like in its full capacity and everything like that and stuff. And sometimes I look back at those and everything. I'm just like, damn, dude, like I really recorded while I was freaking just, coughing my lungs out and pretty much, like, and with a stuffy nose and everything like that. Like, it's like, okay, you know what? I really got to stop recording while I'm sick, and I just got to pretty much recover and everything like that and stuff. So yes, I do apologize and everything like that. I haven't fully forgotten this playthrough. We are here, we're back and everything like that and stuff. And now we are pretty much got to deal with a bit of a labyrinth, I will say, and everything like that. And trust me, after playing this game for the first time, I really got stuck here for like a good bit, not knowing where to freaking go and everything, or what to do and everything like that. Because trust me, it's like, whoo, man, like I was struggling and everything like that and stuff. So yes, but thankfully, I'm more now, matured, gamer and everything like that and stuff. I have my patience now and everything. So yes, and now pretty much what do we gotta do next and stuff? Well, we pretty much first gotta make our way over here. Just gotta get a good bounce here and then actually go through. After that, let me just get this orb real quick, because honestly you need these orbs, to pretty much, it's pretty much it's currency to pretty much, spend, on some upgrades, to your arsenal and everything like that and stuff. So yes, but you see this door, right? You see this thing right here? Yeah, we got to move that. So first off, what we want to do is actually go down over here, and we got to make our way down here, go to this door and everything like that and stuff. And then pretty much, fight through these enemies and everything and make our way to the next room. You don't gotta deal with them and everything like that, but I'd like to do it just to get the orbs and everything that they leave out and everything for us and stuff. Again, it's currency because we wanna, upgrade, our, make our weapons more powerful and everything. Make our arsenal really more powerful and everything like that and stuff. Because, it's one of those games, you progress further, it gets more tougher, enemies get more tougher and everything like that and stuff. And that's pretty much what we got to deal with and stuff. And now we pretty much got to deal with these guys again and everything like that. These guys aren't hard. It's just they get annoying, especially if they're in a good distance. They can get pretty annoying and everything like that. So yeah, we dealt with these ones in the last episode and everything. So yeah, again, this thing is like a freaking maze. Like, you don't know where to go. You feel like you know where you're going, but you don't know and everything like that and stuff. But pretty much we just gotta pretty much get the wall over there. We pretty much gotta make what that item that in the room that we were at and everything like that. We gotta pretty much get that, but we gotta go here to pretty much make those walls go away and everything. So yes, but we can't progress further until we pretty much defeat every demon that's out here and everything like that and stuff. I'm just gonna say this right now and everything. I probably didn't mention, if I did mention in the last episode, I probably yeah, don't expect really big combos from me and everything like that. I'm not, I'm just here playing as a fan and everything like that. And I'm doing it as the honor for the Netflix series and everything like that. Even though it's already been probably a couple months since the Netflix series that came out already. But still, you ever get that feeling? You ever watch like a movie or a TV show or an anime based on a video game and everything, and it makes you want to play the game again? Yeah, that's what Devil May Cry did for me. Like, really did. Like, it really oh shit, like now I gotta play Devil May Cry 3 because this made me want to play the game and everything like that and stuff. And it did. Like, that's why I'm here. I decided to do a playthrough of it and everything like that and stuff. So yeah. Alright, now that after that's dealt with, I don't know if we're forgetting anything else around here. Hopefully not. Don't want to leave anything unattended and everything like that. You definitely don't, especially with one of these games and everything like that. Because you might never know what you're going to come across, that will really help you out later in the game and everything like that and stuff. But I will say this. I don't remember where everything is at, especially with the blue orbs and everything, to pretty much replenish your health. Like the little blue shards and everything like that and stuff. So, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I played this game and everything like that. I really don't get why I do that. You know what I mean? It's like, I gotta get rid of these statues right here, huh? I could just pretty much destroy these statues right here. Yeah, you could destroy them and everything like that and stuff. And then pretty much after that, you could use this lift over here and stuff. But you gotta be quick about it too, because if you just kind of stand there, it'll go up on its own, and you just gotta wait for it to come down again. And we don't want that to happen. So real quick, let's go ahead and make our way up here. Yes, and now we are making our way up, and oh my god, it feels like we are going to it always that part always makes you feel like, damn, am I going to heaven? Like, holy shit, it is crazy and everything like that and stuff. I probably shouldn't have said that since I said heaven. Please, Lord, forgive me. And stuff. But anyway, gotta deal with more demons. But anyway, yeah. Like, after watching the Netflix series, it made me want to play the game and everything like that. Watching Fallout, the TV show, that made me want to play Fallout again and everything like that and stuff. Definitely made me want to play New Vegas even after that ending. Spoiler alert for those who are barely watching the Fallout series, since season 2 is going to come out soon and everything like that and stuff. Like, it is crazy that now we are in an era where video game adaptations are actually really good, because I know a lot of people have flack on with the Devil May Cry series and everything like that. I enjoyed it myself. I thought it was really good, and stuff. Obviously we're not gonna get ones that are not that are loosely based off of the games and everything like that and stuff. Like, definitely that one kind of did, but it did had shared some elements to Devil May Cry 3 and stuff. Like but still, I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I thought, you know, the action scenes were really good and everything like that and stuff. You know, I did kind of like, you know, the take that they did with some of the characters that were in the games, obviously, and everything like that and stuff. It was interesting, but it was actually, you know, that's pretty cool. Everybody did a good job. Obviously, they wanted to go with a younger, you know, Dante. That's why they kind of casted Johnny Young Bosch, who would later play a character in the future Devil May Cry game and everything like that and stuff. But hey, he still did a good job, honestly. After, you know, working with, you know, working with the voice actor of Dante, you know, and everything like that and stuff. Obviously, it's like, you know, obviously he's gonna not, you know, kind of not replicate, but, you know, kind of, you know, how do I say this? You know, kind of, you know, like, you know, imitate, you know that. Sorry, I could have worded that a little, but regardless, he did a good job. He did a good job as young Dante and everything like that. Obviously, a lot of people are kind of complaining, like, he still sounds like, you know, that certain character from that, you know, another future Devil May Cry game. But still, he did. Johnny Young Bosch did a good job and everything. Everyone did a good job. That intro was cool. You can't deny that. That intro, man, freaking getting rolling from Limp Bizkit, you know, as the song and everything like that and stuff. It's like, damn, dude, whoever was in charge of like the soundtrack for these games, and it's like the soundtrack for the anime is like, damn, you did some AMVs on YouTube early on, did you? for sure. Because, man, those musics, like, damn, they took me back. It's like, damn, dude, they had Papa Roach, freaking Limp Bizkit. Like, it's crazy. I was like, wow, dude, like, damn, dude, freaking taking me back from all those old school AMVs from YouTube back in the day and everything like that and stuff. But yeah, dude, like, it was like really, like, like, it's really good. Like, you know, like, you know, we're in that era now. Like, I'm really happy and everything, because back then we didn't have that. We didn't have that. Growing up, you know, there was only one, you know, there was one that, you know, I always stayed truthful and pretty much defended, and that was definitely the Mortal Kombat movie in 1995 and everything like that and stuff. The other ones, you know, they were hit and miss and everything like that. You know, as a kid, I always thought, you know, the Super Mario movie wasn't good and everything, but after watching it as an adult, I'm like, you know what, this isn't really that bad and everything. I made it out to be like the worst thing ever. But, you know, that Super Mario movie with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo, that was actually really good. I really did enjoy that. I really did enjoy watching that movie as an adult and everything like that and stuff. Obviously, I try to show it to my kids. They didn't seem really interested. They more seemed interested on the, you know, the Illumination Super Mario movie and everything like that and stuff. And you know, we had the Street Fighter movie, which I don't hate, because I actually thought, you know, like, despite, you know, it has its that movie was actually, it has its flaws, but still, that Street Fighter movie, and especially what Raul Julia was going through and everything like that, you know, I definitely, you know, so I can't say any harsh things about it and everything like that, because, you know, that movie was goofy and everything like that and stuff. But still, it was still, you know, it was still a fun time, especially for the performance of Raul Julia. But anyway, back to the task at hand. Here, pretty much dealing with one of the bosses here is just pretty much the serpent and everything like that and stuff. And pretty much a little tip bit for it and everything is you pretty much want to kind of keep your distance a little and everything. You know, pretty much go guns blazing. I might actually have to cut to the end, because I do, you know, because if you do get close to it, it will electrocute you, and it will take a lot of your health and everything like that and stuff. So yes, and everything like that. Because, man, so just pretty much, you know, go guns blazing and everything like that and stuff. And once you know, at a good distance, yeah, you see, he starts letting these little, like, electric orbs, and look at that damage, dude. Like, yeah, it's like, wow. All right. I found Ebony and Ivory to be a little more effective than the sawed off. All right, guys, we are back. Yeah, that took a little forever, but here we are. But you're gonna be dealing with bosses like this all the time. and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, so I had to cut it. But yeah, again, keep your distance. Go guns blazing and everything like that. If you do get the opportunity to get close to it, do it, and everything like that. But of course, be careful when it lets out the little electric, little force field that it'll, the electric force field that it has, or those purple electric orbs and everything, because they do deal a lot of damage and it can get annoying and everything like that. And again, if you die, you pretty much got to restart the boss battle, and you don't want that to happen. Trust me, it's like, ugh, I hated it. I hate it. Because, man, can't tell you how frustrated I got playing this game and everything like that and stuff. But, I follow my father's wisdom. He's always told me, you just got to keep trying, and eventually you will get it and everything like that and stuff. So, yeah. Never give up. That's always my dad would always tell me. Just keep trying, and eventually you will get it and stuff. So yeah. But anyway. Oh, okay. Shit. Well, not going through that door. Huh? That door's really tough, I will say. Huh? What the heck are you?
No need to use violence, devil boy.
Really?
Wait. Better listen to what others say, lad.
Oh, I
This
guess.
tower here is very sturdy. You see?
Uh-huh.
Your tricks will do no good. No good. Zip it. Pierce that big nose. That could be a problem. Just hear me out. You've got nothing to lose, right? My name is Jester, and I know
Really
nothing
now?
about this place. That thing there is a power generator for this entire sector. In
okay.
order to open the door, you need to apply a little something to it first. Do you know what that is, kid?
What?
Or is that too difficult for you?
Oh, yep. Dance for me, clown.
Actually, I prefer a sword to be my partner. May I have this dance, my lady?
How about this sword? Oh. Okay.
Bingo! That is what the something is. Remember that, kid. Write it down on your hand if you don't trust your head.
I'm really not trying to. Really not in the mood for the jokes.
I see. Thanks. You still piss me off.
Oh, that Dante. Oh, man. But anyway, that does it for that level. And we got, again, not going for anything perfect for this playthrough and everything like that. Just playing this as a fan and everything. I'm not going for any perfect run, any no damage run, any, sick combos or anything like that. I'm just playing as a fan. I'm playing this, casually and everything, like I always do, no matter what and everything like that and stuff. One of these days I should definitely do a little challenge and stuff. You may never know what's gonna happen and everything. I am kind of nearing my 15th anniversary. Hey, maybe I'll do Star Fox 64 in cockpit view. Resident Evil 2 remake. Minimalists. I've done it before, so shit. I've done it before. I definitely did. And stuff. I got the achievement to prove it. It's right here. And stuff. But anyway, all right. I think we have a good amount. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade our guns and everything like that and stuff. Do I have enough to actually? I actually do not. I will say these things do tend to be pricey and everything. I actually do have good enough for windmill and everything. Yes. Yeah, these things can get pricey, and I will say definitely save up and everything like that and stuff. I do. and everything like that and stuff. But it's like with every single level, you know, they tend to pretty much, you know, you know, with every level, you get new upgrades and everything. You get new weapons and everything, and it tends to get pricey and everything like that and stuff. So yes. All right. Damn. Freaking. A lot of blood on this fountain. Oh. I hate these guys. These guys are annoying. These guys are a bane of my existence. Bane of my existence, for sure, man. Because, man, these things, they're not that hard. They actually can be killed really easily, especially with the double barrel shotgun and everything like that and stuff. Oh, how cute. It left a 5 for us because, you know, it's mission 5. You know what I mean? But yeah, as you can see, double barrel turns to stone, and you can pretty much just kill it easily and everything. They get annoying because it's like, they're like flies. You know, they just, ugh. They fly around, they get annoying and everything like that. Even though they're easy to kill and everything, I will say. But they, it's just, sorry. But yeah, they're everywhere. They get everywhere. They get annoying and everything like that and stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, so I'm recovering from the cough, but not as bad as it was. Like literally, like what, 3 weeks now, and since the first episode, and everything like that. But yeah, I again do want to apologize. Really do. Yeah, but we're here. You know, we already beat mission 4. We're now in mission 5 and everything like that, dealing with these annoying ass punks and everything like that. Like you know, they just ugh. Especially when you get a little more further. Right now they're not so hard right now, but when you get a little further, then it starts to get pretty annoying and everything like that. From what I remembered. All right, cool. Now we are going to go through this portal, and you will encounter these portals from time to time and everything. And it's pretty much these boss battles with Jester. Now you got to pretty much deal with him, and this isn't the only time. This isn't the only time we'll deal with him. We deal with him many more times and everything like that and stuff. So yes, and stuff. And the first time around, he's not that hard. You know, he really isn't. Look at that. Like I could look at that how easily that took and everything like that. But you definitely want to be careful. You know, especially Jesus Christ. And I say he's not hard. I'm over getting my ass beat. Like, and look at that. Look at my health. Look at my fucking health, dude. Damn, freaking. That just wow. I should have never said that. You know what? He is tough. He really is. But anyway, oh shoot, you gotta get away. Yeah, because he'll deal with this orbs over here and everything like that and stuff. And then, but you could actually, you know, deal a little more chip damage, and stuff, just by shooting at him and everything like that and stuff. And yeah, and like just keep shooting him to get a little more closer. I think we actually could deal with him. Yep, there we go. Yeah, look at that damage. That's a lot of damage for sure. Alright, then we just gotta pretty much get away from the orbs. And I am like literally almost dead. I just gotta really be careful. Whoa, ho, ho, buddy. Ah, shit. God damn it. Alright, time to, you know, continue, I guess. Alright, guys, we are back. Yep. Alright, here we are. There we go. First of many. The first of many. Bye. Oh, rude? Freaking rude, dude. Like, god damn. So rude. Like, jeez, dude. Like, okay. Freaking ain't gotta do all that. Alright. Now that pretty much that disappeared, now we could go through that door and everything like that and stuff, and pretty much make our way to get what we need to progress further into pretty much this area and everything like that and stuff. I'm gonna go through this door here real quick, and then after that, pretty much now we want to do is pretty much make our way all the way here, because we do got to pick up an item. I do believe that yeah, all right, cool, yeah, because the wall was right here and everything like that, and stuff. And then now you just got to pretty much, you know, activate this, and then after that this will pretty much, you know, these walls right here, now we can progress further. That was that over here. I mean, how to get that item that's all the way down there and everything. And they gave us a common courtesy of giving us a launch pad. Yes, so that way you don't have to make your way all the way up and everything like that. You can pretty much use that launch pad to launch up to like anywhere in the area, you know, just in case if you're like in the door from, if you need to make your way to one of the doors that are a little more up, you can pretty much use that launch pad to pretty much launch yourself all the way up there and everything like that, which is like, okay, cool, because it's like, damn, I really don't want to make my all the way up there and try to jump through these, you know, and try to, you know, jump over these pits and everything like that and stuff. So yeah. Oh man. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and make our way all the way over here, and I do believe it's, yep, right here. All right, cool. Now we got the Vahura, the model of an ancient weapon used to control lightning. This is merely an ornament though, so it's useless to us. All right, and after that, we gotta make our way to pretty much the door that we were before, and it's this blue door right here. That's literally in the first level and everything. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of these guys real quick. Again, you know, you could grind for orbs and everything like that. You really can. Like, you could come back as many times as you want in this area and everything like that. They'll spawn, and yeah, you could pretty much grind for orbs. That's what you could do and everything like that and stuff. So yeah. All right, and after that, I do believe we do got to deal with some enemies as well here, I believe. Or not. No, I don't. All right, cool. All right, got to make our way up here. And then we got to go to this thing right here. Yes. And then we got to use the Vahura. And then there you go. All right, cool. Well, shit. Just kick the damn thing. Yep. Just kick it and it'll work. And then pretty much we got to go ahead and grab this little orb thingy, right? This little thingy, little shiny thingy, and stuff. And what is it? It is none other than the Soul of Steel, the essence of a powerful and fearless soul. Its possessor need not fear hell, and everything. And, oh, well, it wouldn't be a Devil May Cry game if you get an item, and then pretty much you got to deal with these guys. Now we got to deal with more of these guys and everything. Oh man. But anyway, alrighty. Let's just go ahead and do this real quick, and then make our way up and progress further and everything like that and stuff. So yes. Alrighty then. Let's just go ahead and thankfully these guys are not dead hard. Thankfully and everything. They're just in our way to what we got to do and everything like that, and pretty much, you know, talk to our brother about what his employee did to us with the goddamn pizza. Oh man. But anyway, all right. Excuse me. All right, that pretty much took care of that. Now we just pretty much gotta make our, or not freaking, who are we missing? Oh, okay, you get out of here. Go back to where you came from, devil. There we go. All right. Now that I took care of it, right? There's still more? Who else is living? Who else am I skipping here? Oh, it's that guy over there. Alright, you, go away. Oh, freaking your buddy's up there. Alright, now we gotta know, now we know where he's at. Ah, come on, get back up there. Alright, cool. Alright. Whoop, nope, you missed. Oh, you missed. Okay, he actually hit me that time. He actually hit me that time. Alright, there we go. Now we gotta progress through that little door right there. If you do, probably should have mentioned this too, especially, and we definitely, like, we saw it too and everything happened and stuff. But if you do get close to the door while the barrier is up and everything like that, that big hand right there will, you know, pretty much attack you. It's like, hey, back away. Back away, buddy. Like, back away. Not allowed here yet. You gotta defeat these enemies, and you will take damage and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, but yes. All right, just gotta deal with these guys real quick because again, you know, you grind for orbs. These orbs are important and everything, especially how the freaking currency is. You see that shit? Like, it's like, goddamn, like that is expensive. All right, let's go ahead and progress. And next thing you want to do is, now that we got the soul of essence, is pretty much make our way to where that the serpent room is at and everything like that, which is wee Jesus, that was wow. And we make our way over here and then pretty much use the soul, and look at this. Woo! I am floating. Whatever you do, don't look down. Whatever you do not look down. And we pretty much use the soul of essence to pretty much open this door. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and make our way. And then after that, pretty much you could just progress a little more further. And then pretty much if you actually go over here, you know what? Nah. Let's go over here real quick and activate this lift over here. And what is this? So from time to time, you will encounter these secret missions and everything like that and stuff. And obviously we skipped one, and everything. And pretty much these secret missions, you know, you'll be given an award, and we actually got hit. We failed the mission. You weren't supposed to get hit and everything like that, but we failed the mission. I'm gonna say this right now, you know, for the sake of the playthrough and everything, and pretty much time and everything like that, I will skip over the secret missions and everything like that. If eventually I probably I should have been a little more quicker than that. Probably in the, like, after I complete the game and everything like that and stuff, I will, you know, do the secret missions and everything like that. If you guys want me to, and everything. That's really up to you. It really doesn't matter. If anything, I'll probably just do it at the end of the playthrough and everything, kind of like a little bonus episode and everything like that and stuff. So yeah. But anyway, wouldn't be a Capcom game if we weren't gotta deal with these enemies in the elevators. No, not only Capcom games, it's like every other. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Be careful. Watch where you make sure you watch yourself, because you will slip and you will go back to the ground. You really want to be careful with that. Oh man. Anyway, this time with feeling. just be careful not to fall down. Just be careful, freaking. Just don't go wild. Just deal with these guys without ever falling down. But anyway. Yeah, it wouldn't be a video game if you got to deal with this kind of parts where it's like you got to fight enemies in an elevator and everything like that and stuff. That was actually pretty sick. That was actually really cool. You see that? That was actually really cool. Like freaking just jump and then pretty much went behind that went behind that demon and then pretty much killed it and everything like that. Like, that's actually pretty cool. I really do like that and stuff. But anyway, now that we pretty much now go over here. Oh, now we are over here. Is there? Nope. You would think there would have been like a little upgrade thingy here. Oh, there is one. Okay, I could have sworn there was an upgrade thing here. I just wasn't sure where it was. And we were thinking it's like all the way back there, but no, freaking it's actually hidden there and everything like that. Like, it's like, god damn, I was like, where is the upgrade thingies here? Because I definitely need one and everything like that. Like, oh my gosh. Oh man. But anyway, alright. Damn. Yeah. Definitely I don't think I really have enough for any of this stuff. I actually do. I actually buy a blue orb here and everything. I do got 3 out of 4, I will say. Or do I want to get some vital stars, especially for what's about to come right now. You know what? A blue orb. We'll get one and everything like that. to pretty much replenish our health, and then we'll get a vital star. Might as well not. Yeah, we okay, cool. We had enough for 3. All right, cool. It worked out at the end. But yes, we got a blue orb. We pretty much, you know, raised our, you know, our health bar and everything like that and stuff. So yes, we'll definitely need it for this boss battle coming up. Oop, did I spoil it? Yeah, we already know. We already know. As soon as you see an upgrade the statue right there and everything, that you know you're about to deal with a boss battle and everything. It's not only Devil May Cry, it's other games and everything like that and stuff. They leave it there just for courtesy. It's like, hey, you're about to go through a boss battle. We recommend you upgrading some stuff and everything like that and stuff. So yes. Oh yes, these guys. Yep. I know these guys very, very well. Yeah, buddy. Sorry, what? We're gonna come down here and fight me or what? I'm tired of this bickering.
I'll spell it out. You're a guest. Wants to go through.
Really now? Well then. Yep. Now we gotta deal with the twin golems. Yeah, buddy. So obviously now we gotta deal with both of them and everything. There's 2 of them and everything like that and stuff. And everything, and you really want to be careful with the weapon because they are elemental and everything. One is fire. I do believe the other one is wind, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, is it wind or is it lightning? And stuff. I do believe. Damn, I totally forgot. Freaking. Yeah, I think it might be wind, if I'm not mistaken, and everything like that. And I am literally almost dead. I was not careful. Jesus, I freaking died. All right. Alright, time to restart. Alright guys, we are back. Alright, almost done with the blue one and everything like that. Oh, be careful. Freaking dude's just standing there watching me freaking just go ham on his brother and everything like that. Now that the guy is stunned, let's go ahead and take care of that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Now it's going to enter its second phase. Pretty much he'll pick up his brother's sword, and yep, there you go. Cool. Alright, now he's gonna call for his brother's sword. Yeah, it is win. It is win. Now we pretty much got now he has 2, so this is where things get a little more tougher and everything like that. For now, yep, fire and wind. Yep, you don't want to deal with that element for sure. Alright, now just gotta oh man, you gotta be really careful up in here. So pretty much, you know, as soon as he, Jesus Christ. All right, let me I actually do got a vital star here, and let me go ahead. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. We are set and everything. Yeah, I definitely did do a good choice not using it in the first one, but definitely using it here and everything like that. Now we pretty much are refreshed for this boss battle. And everything, especially for the second phase of it and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, all right, so you pretty much got to be careful here real quick. I find the Cerberus to pretty much be more effective here and everything like that. And Jesus Christ, and as soon as I replenish my health, look at that, I'm already halfway. I'm already literally freaking halfway of it and everything. Yeah, it deals with a lot of, like, these boss battles deal a lot of damage, so you really do want to be careful and everything. It comes down to pretty much dodging and pretty much, you know, picking your spots and everything like that, and knowing the patterns of these bosses and everything like that. Ooh, we got some free hits here real quick. Yeah, dealing with a lot of damage here and everything like that. And what was I gonna, there was something I really want to talk about. It crossed my mind just now too, and everything. Shit, jeez, pot. God damn, fuck. I'm drawing a blank here. Freaking, literally crossed my mind. Something I was like, oh, I probably should have mentioned this, but God, I fucking hate that. But anyway, alright. We're almost freaking dealing with it here. We're almost done with this boss battle here. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright. Careful. Careful. Alright. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, now I remember and everything. This is why I use the Trickster. You know, the Trickster set, because this is like I need that, you know, that sprint, that dodge, you know, for these boss battles and everything like that and stuff. So obviously for this playthrough you will see me mostly use Trickster and everything like that. So yeah. And thus, let me think about it first.
Okay. But on one condition.
What is it? Name it.
No.
Yeah, buddy. And thus, we got a new weapon. And I gotta say, man, I love this thing. This one is my favorite weapon to use. It's so freaking good. No talking. Even though he said no talking, I would have really loved for it, like, for them to freaking talk. But anyway, we got Agni and Rudra. Yes, blades with serrated edges that hurl for fire and wind, and everything. So yes. Alrighty then. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Yeah, I love this weapon. This is honestly like my favorite weapon. Outside of Rebellion, this is my favorite weapon in all of the game and everything like that. I really do really freaking love this weapon. It's really good. Like, it's so fucking good, dude. Like, I love it. That's why I kind of like, you know, I fangirled a little, because I was all like, oh my god, freaking, it's Agni and Rudra. Like, oh my god, dude, freaking, I love this weapon. But anyway, that pretty much does it for this episode of Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening. This has been MrESPNozaX saying good night, good morning, good day, whatever time the guys are watching this video. I will see you guys on the next one. And this time, for sure, I will be uploading this playthrough. But we are back. Alright, everyone. Later.